It's high noon.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Broncos Gaming World. Bronco here. Hey, taking some more looks at old school Warhammer 40k third edition. There's just some things about this game that I really liked, especially over the more modern stuff like 10th ed, 8th through 10th ed. The game, in my opinion, just got way more convoluted and just turned into a big ass mess. Third ed was where they streamlined it from the clusterfuck of second ed and Rogue Trader. Third ed was a lot more streamlined. Was it the best? No. I felt it was a little too refined, but this was a great starting point here. I thought fourth, fifth, and sixth were just freaking home run, freaking wheelhouse for 40k. But one of the things I loved to see from back in the day were these like little battle reports that they did. They did these little things where here you've got this Gavin Thorpe, pretty famous guy nowadays in Warhammer. You know, he's got a small Eldar army wheeling out the Farseer with a shuriken pistol and a witchblade. Then he's got his 6 striking scorpion squad. You know, he's got five guardians and 5 rangers, 3 jet bikes, a viper, and a falcon. I'm like, that's like a little, like maybe 1,000 points, maybe 1,000 point army. You know, and he's going up against Andy Chambers, yet another pretty famous guy. You know, hit him and his Space Marines. Now, to be fair, when GW put together these like battle reports and everything, they only used armies that were painted and built in their heavy metal team, which makes sense. You're not going to play with like unpainted miniatures or some lower quality paint job miniature. But what that did do was it fuggered army lists where you're like, why the hell would they build this list? Well, that's why they did it. But it was still cool as shit to see these little battle reports. And these are like the battlefields that I remember. I talked about this in a previous video, that I remember a lot more than the ones they have today, where they're so chocked full of cover. Everybody's got cover. There's freaking buildings and L-shaped ruins freaking everywhere. It looks cool, but it's just too much going on. You know, and I feel like it kind of takes away a little bit from the game. Again, just like more bullcrap to have to worry about. To be fair, you know, a cool looking battlefield helps enhance the way a game looks too. So it's kind of a juggling act here. But yeah, here, you know, Andy's Space Marine Force got a captain with bolt gun, bolt pistol, and power fist. Pretty decent lineup. Power fist back then, they always went last in combat. So while it was strong as hell, they always went last. He has 5-man term squad, old school Terminators, just like the ones I've got. You know, there's got a sergeant with a power sword. I always thought that was a weird kind of thing. A dude with an ass cannon and a power fist, and 3 guys with storm bolters with power fists. I always thought it was weird that the sergeant had a sword. Was it just like a symbol of like a status of like this is where he is as a leader? You know, he gets this as I'm the commander, so I get this cool looking sword that sucks dick compared to the power fist. I don't know. Then they got a 4-man task squad with bolters and a flamer. Always like the flamer. It's always fun. They used like the teardrop template for it. And he's got another tack squad with just 5 guys again. Sergeant with the power fist. 3 Marines with bolters and 1 with a missile launcher. And that's it, man. That's this little dink-ass army he's got. And he's going against all these freaking Eldar guys, including a pair of vehicles. You know, it's just stuff like that. I mean, and then they show you like these little things here where it's like, boom, this is where they moved. Oh, these guys got freaking killed. It's like in turn 1, freaking the Space Marines lost 1 guy out of their freaking tactical squad. The other lost 3 freaking dudes. You know, and then they give you like these cinematic looks, which I always thought were pretty freaking cool too. You know, and then you get turn 2. It's like boom, the Falcon gets freaking jacked. They squirt out the freaking striking scorpions. You know, he squirts out the striking scorpion guys. Lost most of his tack squad. The Terminators go freaking berserk. That's just cool stuff to see. This is all stuff that I lived for. Like, ooh, White Dwarf came out. I wonder what the battle report is. Boom. Oh, awesome. It's a 40k. Or boom, it's Fantasy Battles 1 or Necromunda or something like that. It's just stuff I loved. You know, I wish I loved 10th ed 40k like I love 3rd, 4th, and 5th ed. Maybe it'll come around. Till next time, folks, please like, subscribe, and Broncos Gamer Run. Good night now.
Boom goes the dynamite.